Y'all know before reaction on my for life is out there. Hope you guys having a blessed day. Make sure you subscribe to that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Now you got CMR from the Carter family. And you have his stepdaughter right there in the pink that he's allegedly been accused of doing lascivious acts too. Now he was arrested. I believe he posted bail or whatever the case may be. But a lot of people are comparing this to CJ So Cool and Jalea. But let's look at this video clip where a lot of people said that she looked very uncomfortable with him putting his hand around her shoulder, whatever the case may be. So we're gonna check it out right now.
Birthday. I just want to tell you happy birthday. I love you. You're getting bigger. You're smarter. We're leaving shortly.
That is his wife, and obviously they have a blended family because that's his stepdaughter, whatever the case may be. A lot of people watch them over in the Caribbean, and they're popular over there. Now, so let's check it out one more time.
Birthday. I just want to tell you happy birthday. I love you. You're getting bigger. You're smarter. We're leaving shortly. And you have.
Like I said, it's like one of them situations where it's ambiguous. I mean, you can look at it from one interpretation to another. Now, at the end of the day, it still has to be a trial. There's still things that need to be done. If you're going to be doing this, make sure that you understand the way court works, you understand the way investigations work, and then you can go ahead and, give your opinion. But a lot of people sometimes just jump the gun and don't understand the way the law works. You know, I think it's just crazy how a lot of people just jump the gun. All right, so let's go to the Carter family. Just want to show y'all a quick overview of this. I'm not gonna play any videos like this, showing you little things of their content. They do like any normal family content, you know, back and forth, showing their daily lives and school and etc. Probably doing little pranks here and there, shopping with their kids, Jamaican vacations, all this stuff, right? So let's get into where he literally was arrested and they have a police report on the matter. So let's pull that up. Let me see if I can move this out the way real quick. All right, here we go here. Now, this is the actual report of what occurred. And when people pulled up CJ So Cool's report, it didn't have any probable cause. I want y'all to notice one thing in this police report, that it has probable cause. See, it literally says when you look at the lines, if you're able to go by line 3, Detective Shaw probable cause is as follows. When you see an investigation under CJ So Cool, you don't know what that is. That could have been a plethora of things. I mean, you just don't know. I mean, so we got to make sure we look at facts. Now, on November 2nd, Officer Kashida, I believe, with the Apaka Police Department, was notified of this case by Detective Shaw. So, upon arrival, I assisted Detective Shaw interviewing Q Shane Carter. I read Q Shane his Miranda warnings off of my department issued Miranda card prior to any question, to which he stated he understood and was willing to answer questions, whatever the case may be. Now, check this out. On November 1st, this case was referred over to the Apaka Police Department. Hope I'm saying that right, from Detective Talley at Oceany Police Department. The incident involves a child. And remember where it says Detective Shaw's probable cause is as follows. This incident involves a child making a disclosure about a sexual molestation that occurred this morning. Now, that very morning, now remember something. This is wild. It wasn't even a week, 3 days. This happened all within 1 to 2 days. 1 to 2 days. Literally, from the moment they got the statement from the child, this man was damn near getting his Miranda rights read. Like, you got to think about it. So let's see. And remember, this has all occurred this morning. So I went to school and made contact with the 13-year-old victim. That's his stepdaughter. The child agreed to speak with me about the incident from this morning. I asked her what happened, and she disclosed that CMR, whatever case may be, had come into her bedroom this morning and touched her shoulders and breast area over her clothing, so across the top. He stated He then picked her up and placed her on the floor of her bedroom next to her bed. And then he pulled down her pants to her knees and then stopped and pulled them back up. She was wearing underwear at the time. The child stated this has happened twice before, once approximately 6 months ago, and the last year around the winter time. On those occasions, he only touched her over her breast area with his hands. The child appeared to be forthcoming, but did not want blank to get into trouble because she did not want blank to think he is a bad person. She ultimately wanted an adult to speak to him and tell him not to do this anymore. This is also alarming when they try to compare it to the CJ So Cool case. You can tell that she didn't even want him to get in trouble. She didn't want her stepfather to get in trouble. That's why you kind of can resonate with this victim. But with Jalea, what happens is not saying we discredit Jalea. It's just the fact that when it came out, it was over CJ on 32's beef with CJ. And then CJ on 32's, while in the midst of going back and forth with him, said he got word from the family. Oh, you gonna tell me what happened with Jalea? And then after that, Jalea makes a post saying that, oh, this girl finna like basically ruin your career. It came off almost threatening. She was weaponizing what has happened to her. And I don't want to discredit someone, but anyone that's a victim of something of that degree, you don't ever want to weaponize what you go through because then it can come off like mischievous, and that's why sometimes I'm always like looking at all variables because a lot of people are looking at it that way. Not saying it's not true, and I'm not saying that it's fake or it is real. Like it's back and forth. It's in a situation like that, you have to use deductive reasoning. Otherwise, you're going to get caught up in your biasness because you just fanned out. A lot of people are fanned out and don't even know what's going on. Now, in this case, this man was arrested. So let's go to that right quick. I think they got the clip in here. Oh, here it is right here. Now, look at this here. These ads.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I.
But we're going to get right into the clip of him being in the court.
Correct? Case number 24.
Now, this is wild. And it's funny because even when you're in this predicament, you're still under investigation. There still has to be a trial, even in this situation. A lot of people think, oh, it's over for you. Nah, it still has to be a trial. That's why even when they catch a person that allegedly did something fatal to someone else, yes, you are arrested under probable cause. And then when you go to trial, when you are before a judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let me see.
Kushane Carter?
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, I gotta go speed this up. I didn't stand in there.
So I reviewed a probable cause charging affidavit that charges you with lascivious behavior with a child, and I do find probable cause.
She said, I do find probable cause.
I will appoint the office, well, actually, this indicates that you don't qualify for the Office of Public Defender. Sir, raise your right hand to be sworn in. Do you solemnly swear or affirm?
No, I don't need to go through all that. Let's speed this up. He's talking about how much he, pays and all that stuff. I don't want to go through the whole thing, talk about income. Because for rather fact, you qualify to have a public defender that do pro bono work. And basically, and I guess he's going to make bail they're going to set his bond.
Going to set bond, sir, in the sum of $7,500 with special condition that you have no contact whatsoever with a listed victim. That means no contact whatsoever. directly or indirectly, you will not return.
That means directly or indirectly. That's even mentioning that person's name. That's even going online. CJ can mention Jalea's name. Not only that, let me put up this too. I want to show y'all something. Saying that CJ is innocent. But I'm saying it is a difference when somebody is literally like under probable cause. It's a big difference. But let's look at this. And like I said, I'm about truth. I have to look at facts at the end of the day. I want to pull this up right quick. This is very interesting here. Look at this, guys. Nevada CPS laws, right, is under chapter 432B. That is no different when I was telling you how people in Florida can get like restraining orders. It may not last. It may not last. It probably only lasts like 2, 3 days, but you will be questioned during that time frame. And I don't care what other children, if you have other children with that person, they can literally withhold your timeshare from those kids based on those investigations until it's either dismissed or whatever the case may be. So let's look at chapter 432B. That's reporting, investigations, response, types of abuse, under even sexual abuse and exploitation, all that, right? Now let's go to Florida. Florida, actually, it's under chapter 432B. The same thing, reporting, abuse, all that under the same thing. So when people think they know it's under the same way of responding to a report, how you go about investigating it, probable cause, all those things factor in. That's all I'm saying, guys. Keep your mind open. Don't be all fanned out. Don't go all nuts. And don't put yourself in a predicament or situation where if it don't turn out that way and then something is found to be completely false, what you gonna do then? See, that's the thing with a lot of people. Now, if you're a person that's weighing the options, there's nothing gonna, there's nothing for you because you know why? All these are allegations. It's all for entertainment purposes only. You're not trying to say somebody did this or somebody did that. You're just weighing the options. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. And I'm up out of